This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 32122 Harborview Lane, Westlake Village, California, 91362. Today is March 21st, 2023. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located along the walkway on the right-hand side of the house. So this is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout here. It does appear we're like just below what appears to be possibly a kitchen window. This goes out towards the front of our property. This goes out towards the rear of our property. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here at the top of the cleanout. And we're just going to drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. Got a little bit of debris at the bottom there. So again, we'll just continue to push out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here for a moment. We just got access to the house, so I'm going to pause here. I'm going to get a little water running just to help us keep our camera lens clear. So I'm going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and turned on a little bit of water in the kitchen sink, and that's going to help us keep our camera lens clear. So again, it does appear that we are in black ABS sewer pipes. So we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. We did have a little bit of debris there at the bottom of the clean out, but again, we'll continue to push out. Coming up on our first joint, that joint appeared to be in fair condition. Again, these joints do appear to be approximately 20 feet apart. So again, continue to push out. A little bit of cobwebs there at the top. I'm going to try to shake our camera lens a little bit more. There. A little bit more. Okay, we're going to continue to push out. And we're coming up on our next joint, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. We're going to pull and push in slowly. We're making a little bit of a drop. It does appear that we're possibly increasing in size. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and again, we'll continue to push out. Got some debris on our camera lens. What we'll do is we'll locate this area. We could easily possibly transition into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out and just double check. So we'll probably push out another 20-30 feet and just verify we're making a drop. And it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. So again, we're going to continue to push out. We are in Westlake Village area here along the lake here. So some of these properties kind of run alongside of the side yard. We do have a lot of water movement here, so again, we could possibly be in our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. We're just going to verify it, so we're going to continue to push out. And as we pushed out, it does appear that we dropped down into what appears to be our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pull back just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to shut the water down, and then we'll pull back and take a good look. So I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it's in the middle of the street at approximately 9 foot 2 inches deep. And this is our city sewer tie-in here. So again, you can see the water flowing beneath us. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back slowly. Take a good look at our vitreous clay as we pull back. Yeah, that joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, a little bit of residual water still running. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. We do have another inspector in the house as well, but we're going to hold off on running a little bit of water. A little bit of an offset in that joint there, but again, nothing major. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, a little bit of offsets, but again, nothing major. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of cobwebs there at the top. And as we pull back, you can see we do got some roots in this joint here. And again, we'll just continue to pull back. Those roots still appear to be bedding down on the sides of the vitreous clay sewer pipe. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And a little bit of offset in those joints there. And there's our test tee. A little more debris, a little more root intrusion in this area. Again, we're going to pull back. We're going to pull back just a little bit to our transition. As we pull back, you can see we were in a large root intrusion there. And that is our transition. So we're going to pull back just right about there. We're going to pause there for a moment. We're going to locate this area. This is our transition from our black ABS sewer pipe to our vitreous clay sewer pipe. So we're going to pause here. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it is at 3 foot 10 inches deep. We did mark it with the red crayon, and you can see there we do have a large root intrusion. What we did is we pulled back up to the top of the stack here just to get a good reading. So it's approximately another 3 feet down is where the transition to vitreous clay sewer pipe is. So this is just in front of in the driveway, just in the middle of the driveway. So again, we'll continue to pull back. We're going to pull back slowly, take a good look. Get a little more build-up, a little bit of build-up, a little scale, a little bit of scaling in this area. We're going to push in just a little bit more. As we pull back, you can see that what appears to be ABS plastic sewer piping appears to be being crushed. It's more oblong. It's not round. And we do have what appeared to be an offset there. We're holding back some water. As we pull back, you can see this area here. So we're going to pause. We'll pull back just a little bit, and we're going to pause right here. We're going to mark this area as well. You can see as we pull back, you're starting to hold some water. We'll pull back, we drop down. So there's a fairly large offset there. We drop right down into a belly. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area and did marking with the red crayon at 3 foot 6 inches deep, just on the walkway as you're heading towards the front door. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. As we pull back, you can see we're holding water in this area. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And again, the pipe does appear to be more oblong. And as we pull back, make a couple of turns. Again, continue to pull back. And then we do have a tie-in in that area. You can see there's a tie-in coming in that area there. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. The black ABS sewer pipe and vitreous clay sewer pipe would need to be hydrojetted and re-inspected in order to determine the overall condition of the joints of the root penetration, and possibly to get a better look at that area of piping that appears to be oblong. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. Again, we do have another inspector in the house running some water. So again, we're going to continue to pull back slowly, and we'll take a good look. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Heading back towards our clean out. And that joint appears a little bit offset in that joint there, but nothing major. You just didn't set it properly. So again, we continue to pull back, make a little bit of a turn. We're going to come up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.